He went deaf and then composed history. He was born into hardship. His father was an alcoholic who beat him and forced him to practice piano. Music was his escape, his lifeline. Ludwig van Beethoven was a prodigy, a rising star in European music. But then tragedy struck. He began to go deaf. The one thing a composer needs most. By his late 20s, his hearing was fading fast. He hid it from the world. He wrote letters filled with despair. He contemplated ending his life. But then he picked up his pen. And in a letter to his brother, he chose to fight, to keep composing through a sound he could no longer hear. While deaf, Beethoven composed some of the greatest pieces in history, including the Fifth Symphony, the Moonlight Sonata, and the Ninth Symphony, Ode to Joy, a piece still played across the world today. He never heard his most iconic work, but he felt it. His music transcended sound. It became spirit. This is more than a story about a composer who went deaf. This is a story about a man who refused to be limited by his circumstances. Because when you have someone who's this talented and you put them in this kind of situation, what are they going to do? Give in to the despair or rise above it? Beethoven didn't just defy the odds. He redefined greatness. Because how many of you out there are pawns who press forward through pain? How many of you have ever felt like giving up? Like your circumstances were just too much to bear? Too many of us stay silent. We don't speak up. We don't reach out for help. We just suffer in silence. But that's not the way to make noise in this world. That's not how you make a difference. You don't just have to endure. You can overcome. You can rise above your circumstances. And when you do, when you use your pain to fuel your passion, that's when you make music. Not noise, music. So if you're struggling right now, if you feel like you're going through hell, just remember, Beethoven didn't just compose during his hearing years. He composed his greatest pieces when he was completely deaf, and that's when he made history. So what's your excuse? What are you waiting for? Go out there and make some noise, make some music, make your voice heard, because the world is waiting for your masterpiece. Who knows? Maybe it'll be you who makes the next great symphony. That's all for today. See you next time.